Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Jurassic World breakdown, where today we'll be breaking down the first 2 episodes of Camp Cretaceous Season 5 and uncovering all of the Easter eggs and references from these episodes. So if you're excited for this video, be sure to press that like button, as our target goal for today is 1,500 likes. Season 5 has just released, so if you haven't yet watched it, please do remember that this video will in fact contain spoilers for the first 2 episodes. Be sure to come back to this video after you have watched the season. Personally for me, I really enjoyed this season. Whilst it wasn't the best thing to come out of Jurassic, it was definitely a lot of fun to watch, especially the connections between Jurassic Park, Jurassic World Dominion, and obviously Camp Cretaceous. There were plenty Easter eggs throughout this season, but I feel as if it would be better to create videos per episode to break them down individually and then do a one big video with all of the Easter eggs together. So that's what we're going to do. This is going to be a brand new series on the channel where we'll be breaking down all 12 episodes of Camp Cretaceous Season 5. So if you are excited for that, stay tuned on the channel by pressing that subscribe button and the bell notification if you haven't yet done so. But without any further ado, let's get into it. Episode 1 opens up exactly where Season 4 ended, with the campers and Kenji finding out that Kenji's father is the CEO of Manticore. The campers are glad that they found someone that they now know, but they remain skeptical to his trust. Our first reference is made when the group go around mentioning things and asking questions, where it is then shown that May refers to the time where Cash decided to kill her back in the early stages of Camp Cretaceous Season 4 with the Velociraptors. After this, Kenji's father Daniel opens up and tells the kids to feel free to use whatever they need, with Sammy then replying saying, "Feel free? Oh my gosh, we can walk around like actual people," when she accidentally bumps into a Brad X. This is a neat nod towards the Brad X's, which look like people, but have basically been keeping these campers captive this entire time on Manticore Island. Just before this though, we also have Cash saying, "Hey, do I know you?" towards Sammy, which is a reference to him knowing about the Gutierrez family, as we learned in Camp Cretaceous Season 1 and Season 4, as well as foreshadowing him remembering who Sammy was as the ranch girl later on in this episode. Once the campers settle in, Kenji says, "I like your hair," towards Brooklyn, whilst Brooklyn replies back with, "I like your face, so smooth." These are both references to Season 4 errors of Kenji's beard disappearing every now and then, as well as Brooklyn roots disappearing every now and then too. So this means that Brooklyn must have re-dyed her hair while staying in Kenji's father's house, whereas Kenji obviously shaved off his beard as he was tempted to do so earlier in the episode.
Hey D, found this in the bathroom. But I don't know, does this make me look more mature? What if I shave it off and I just look like old Kenji?
Darius's and others' clothes have actually been washed, as we can see that they are clean and do not hold the dirt that we have seen from Camp Cretaceous Season 1. Daniel Kahn mentions that after the Jurassic World incident, the world turned on dinosaurs, something we see and learn about in Fallen Kingdom's BBC News report at the start of the movie. The world no longer wants these dinosaurs to exist after all of the injuries and casualties of Jurassic World. Cash actually has a $sign tattoo on his arm, which resembles his name as Cash. Kenji continues to refer to his previous event on Isla Nublar to his dad, mentioning how he escaped Toro twice and explained how there were 2 Scorpius Rexes. A surprise that nobody expected, something we learn about in Camp Cretaceous Season 3. Moving on to Episode 2, we start to find out more regarding Daniel's sinister plan for the dinosaurs regarding Manticore. But the first reference we get in this episode is regarding Cash's upcoming death. As we know, in Season 5, Cash dies off eventually, but Daniel Kahn teases this by saying, "If everything goes smoothly, you'll get what you deserve," whilst some ominous music plays in the background.
Don't worry, if everything goes smoothly, you'll get what you deserve.
This is actually foreshadowing Cash's death later on in the series. We see the exact same aircraft from Camp Cretaceous Season 4 take off from Manticore Island, who then drop off the investors. It seems as if only one pilot is flying to and from Manticore Island, due to it being a restricted island with an unknown whereabouts. Once Cash has Little E.T. under control, May mentions how she is fighting it and trying to move. Something very similar happened when we saw this happen to Firecracker back in Camp Cretaceous Season 4, So it seems like these chips don't work 100% of the time, and there's always a possibility that one of them can break. Daniel brought Kenji a suit to wear and mentioned how it's for his big night, but didn't mention specifically that it was for his date with Brooklyn. Kenji says that he is shocked that his dad did this for him, but the reality is that Daniel did this knowing that he'd be able to get Kenji back on his side and to make him dress up smart for the investors. Melina, the Biosyn investor, teases that she works on the black market by giving Mr. Gold her card, mentioning how she can get anything in case this doesn't go to plan for Manticorp. Later on in the season, it is revealed that Melina did try to steal Biosyn's perspective from the bag in which Dodgson was holding. So this conversation between Melina and Mr. Gold is foreshadowing Melina's doubts. We see the campers of Brooklyn, Darius and Ben being pushed up against the wall whilst little E.T. roars at them. This actually gives off the exact same vibe and scene and structure that we see when everyone is huddled under the waterfall in the Lost World Jurassic Park back in 1997. Kenji is discussing his time on Isla Nublar with the investors, and he says how if he wasn't there, he was unsure if this kid would still be around.
I mean, the Carnotaurus had to nickname it Toro. Obvious reasons. Oh, I'm telling you, if I wasn't there, I don't know if this kid would still be around. Oh, and then the kid was like, ah!
This is possibly referring to how he saved Darius' life back in season 1 from Toro. After this scene, we get a reintroduction of Brandon Bowman, Darius' older brother, from Camp Cretaceous seasons 1 and 4, that was also teased at the end of one of the episodes in Camp Cretaceous season 4. He is in fact in Darius' bedroom, where in the background you can see the Jurassic Park Visitor Center on a poster, as well as some Jurassic Park 3 Pteranodons on a poster as well. Brandon then confirms that Darius is now a 13-year-old, something that's new and previously wasn't known about him.
I've talked to everybody, the police, the government, the Coast Guard, Marines. No one will do anything. Nobody believes that a 13-year-old and some camp kids could have survived all this time on an island filled with dinosaurs.
As far as we were aware from DreamWorks, Darius was actually confirmed to be 12 years of age, which suggests that Darius was born in the months of January through to June. Whichever month you think that is, feel free to let me know in the comments. Immediately afterwards, we see Dave and Roxy return to Camp Cretaceous, saying how they believe Brandon since they last saw the campers alive on the monorail track back in Camp Cretaceous season 1, away from the evacuation spot. And finally, taking one glimpse of their outfits, we can see that Roxy matches her outfit to that of Ellie Sattler's from Jurassic Park, as well as Dave matching his based off Alan Grant from Jurassic Park. These outfits are further revealed in the season as well. And there you have it, 20 Easter eggs and references from Camp Cretaceous Season 5, Episodes 1 and 2. Don't worry, should this video do well, we'll continue into doing this as a series on the channel. Our next video of breakdowns and Easter eggs will be for Episodes 3 and onwards. If you happen to have enjoyed today's video, be sure to press that like button, share it around with your friends, and subscribe if you are new around here. Should you feel as if I might have missed any Easter eggs or references, feel free to let me know in the comments below. But for the time being, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, stay safe out there, and I can't wait to see you all in the next one. Bye bye. Hello, hi, you, did you enjoy the video? Just a little reminder to press that like button and also subscribe. I just want to thank my Patreons for this month on screen right here, as giving me that little extra support really does go a long way. But anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day.